We are live, right?
Lady K, are you ready?
I know she ready.
Key, are you ready?
Stay ready.
Bayou Diva, let them know that you're ready.
It's Thursday night, they at it again. You got it locked into the ladies then. It's Lady K, Kiki too, plus the Bayou Diva. You know how they do. From breaking news to favorite foods. See what's poppin' in the city, hot topics too. Advice for your issues if you need to grab a tissue. Just wait till a break, they may say something that'll fit you. Amazing guests live on set. You can laugh to your heart's content. They appreciate the love cause it's truly a blessing. My name's Saga Boss and I approve this message.
Ain't no room for hating. Enjoy the entertainment. You are locked in to the ladies' den. So there's no confusion. They love what they're doing. You are locked in to the ladies' den.
The Ladies Den, Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell them Saga sent you.
What up, what up, what up?
What's up?
Okay.
What's up, you guys?
What's that?
Welcome to the ladies' den. Welcome to the ladies' den. Welcome to the ladies' den. No, I'm just
Welcome to the ladies' den. Hey.
So y'all can tell we're in excellent mood today. I'm
Yeah.
gonna let my girl Lady K go and run the show today. She ain't know, but now she know. Mhm.
Oh, that's funny. Well, since we running the show, as you know, we start the show out every week with a drinky drink. Specifically, personally, for me, it's just good old H2O. Now, I will say it is mixed with a little Celsius. What is it? It's an energy powder that you add into the water just to give the water a little more flavor. And that one actually has a little kick to it. But like nothing extra special. What you drinking on, ma'am?
Well, tonight I have no idea what this is, but I know what I use. I just don't know what the drink is called. So it's a cocktail. It's a cocktail.
Cocktail.
So it is Malibu rum and simply blueberry lemonade. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
I just wanted to do something different, drink something different. I was like, oh, I got some blueberry. Y'all, if y'all been watching the show, y'all know blueberry is one of my favorite flavors.
Okay.
So I had some blueberry lemonade and I mixed it with some Malibu and
You can call it simply Malibu.
hey, simply Malibu. All right, Malibu. We need that commercial.
Okay.
We need that commercial. Simply Malibu. We need the commercial.
Cut the check. Did you ever or did you remember
It's really good though.
to look for that wine that I had that time that was the blueberry
I did not. But we need to get the name so I can.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if they have it here because I was in Florida when I found that, I think.
You were?
But I'm gonna look again. Yeah, it's been a while since I had that. It's been a while.
Look, Miss Joyce said, hey, Miss Joyce, she said, blueberry wine. Listen, anything blueberry is my favorite. Blueberry is one of my favorite flavors. My favorite is though
Favorite
is a
is
blueberry muffin, baby. Let me tell you, if it's nice and soft, ain't nothing like a
really
blueberry muffin. Yes, 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 yes.
okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, so I'm drinking Simply Malibu. We just named it.
Okay.
So it is
Simply Malibu.
Malibu. It is Malibu and Simply Blueberry Lemonade. So y'all
Yes.
try it. A quick little cocktail. At your house. You know, you got
Hey,
some lemonade, you got some
Thomas.
Malibu. You can hook you up, make you a quick little cocktail.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with it. I'm always down for the cocktail.
Hmm.
I had sipped on my last little adult libation the other day and I have not restocked just yet. So
Oh wow.
that's what it is.
Well, before we get into the show, I just want to tell you guys missed a treat at my mental health retreat in Miami. I don't know why it was taking me so long to post the pictures. I posted a few, but I didn't post all the pictures. But when I tell you
Mhm.
we had a blast, the sound bath meditation and yoga was I can't even describe it. You definitely have to be there to experience it yourself. I cannot describe it. Y'all, the mental health retreat, if you missed it, if you missed this one that was in Miami last
Mhm.
weekend, y'all absolutely missed the treat. When I tell y'all, I feel so refreshed, so energized. It was, you just got to be, you had to be there.
You have to be
It's
there.
not even explainable. It's really not the change and the feeling and just the sounds and the meditation. It was, man, listen, it was so awesome. Y'all missed the treat. But if you miss Miami, you
Yeah.
can go on my page and save your dates because next year we will be in Montego Bay, Jamaica for my third annual mental health retreat. We got, yes, we have a lot plans. We will have like a mental health conventions. There are therapists and counselors that will be there. We will also be going to visit with a spiritual shaman to just talk with him, and everybody get to release whatever you need to release and do whatever you need to do. It's going to be more than one depending on the number of people that sign up for this retreat. It is going to be May 29th through June 2nd. I
Okay.
am I am the my travel agent buddy is working so hard to get these packages together. So we're hoping to have everything by next week. So we will have packages where your flight is included and we will have packages without.
Oh,
So
okay.
you will have a choice. And I can tell you right now, like what I looked at, just to give you an idea, like for single occupancy, if you want a single room, well, all the rooms are doubles, but if you're in a room by yourself without a flight, I think it's like $1,000. And with the flight, it's like 14 or 1500. But also keep in mind, yeah, that's cheap going to Jamaica. And
Without the flight is $1,000. With the flight is 1,400.
like 14, I think it was like 14 or 15 something, because the flight is like $400 or $500 round trip.
Okay, okay,
And let me tell you, if you get, I'm
okay.
just gonna be honest with you guys. If you wait closer to the trip and buy your own tickets, you probably can get them cheaper. But you will also run
Mm.
the risk of paying more for them. But if you get the package with the flight, when you're making your payments, you're making payments on your flight. Okay.
Okay,
So that's the
okay.
perk of going ahead and getting the flight. But
Getting
also
the
keep in
package.
mind, once you pay that $1,500, everything is paid for.
Okay.
There's six restaurants. It's an all inclusive
All
resort.
inclusive. Ooh, I love
There's
those.
6 restaurants on this resort, and it's the same resort that I have stayed at before. That's why I want to use this particular one. You have
Okay.
a full bar in your room with all of the trimmings to go with it, all of your mixers and all of that in your
Hey,
room.
I know that's right.
All of your excursions are paid for. The counseling session is paid for. The shaman is paid for. We have a day party. We have a greeting party. We have a leaving party. We have a catamaran that's going to take us out to another island. And we have lunch. All of that is paid for, believe it or not, within that $1,500. So I'm just letting you know now. I'm just letting you guys know now, if you come on this trip, on this mental health retreat next year, I'm just going to be totally honest with you. The only money you need to bring with you is money for souvenirs.
And
Or money
tips.
for, like Hennessy or rum or something like that you want to bring back. But once you pay that $1,500 to $1,600, depending on your room, you will everything is paid for. You get to eat all day, all night. You get to drink. Let me tell you, when we went 2 years ago, the minute we walked into the hotel, we were able to get a drink. You can drink all day. You can drink all. There's no limit. Now, the only time they might limit you on a drink is if they see you a little tipsy, and they be like, "We ain't giving you no more."
Exactly.
But there's this restaurant that has the breakfast on this resort is amazing. They have so much food to choose from. The breakfast was good, and they have American food, so don't think everything is all jerked up and no. But believe it or not, they got jerk chicken everywhere. I'm gonna say this real quick, but I told the lady, K Renee went with me. We went, and I told her, I even called V and told her, if I eat another piece of chicken, I'm gonna fly away from this. Okay. Because every time you look around, it was jerk chicken hut here, jerk chicken hut there. But it's also a regular restaurant there. It's a steak restaurant there. It's a Japanese restaurant, which the food was amazing. I was kind of skeptic about trying it, but the food was absolutely amazing. There's an Italian restaurant on there, and I forgot what the other one was because it wasn't open the days that we were there. It was only open on the weekend. That one particular restaurant. But also, we will also have a band to go to the hotel next door, which is called the Rio. We're gonna be at the Rio Reggae, and it's the Rio Reggae. It's the Rio something. So we're also allowed to go over to their hotel, try their restaurants, try their drinks, and everything. And it's literally like you can walk out the driveway, you walk over, like it's 5 minutes, and you're at the other hotel. But everything is paid for. So just know that. I'm trying to get this out now so people can start making payments. So you don't have to wait till the last minute to come up with $1,500. I know that if you want the flight, I do know that I'm just giving y'all little tidbits because everything is not set, but in the conversation. So I do know if you get your flight, your deposit is $500. Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but what you can do is you can still pay like $200 and then pay whatever. And once you pay your $500, then your flight is booked.
Okay.
In the package that includes the flight, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
So, and then in the one without, I think she said it's like $150 deposit, and then you can pay however you choose. But by April 7th, April 15th, something like that. Excuse me, your trip has to be paid in full.
Okay.
So, which means you got, what is this? August. So I'm trying to have it. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So you have 9 months to pay for, well, you have 9 months to pay for your trips. 8 close to 9 to pay for your trip. And I'm telling y'all don't want to miss this trip. Y'all miss Miami, and it was everything. It was everything. And
I saw your pictures and your videos, you and Roxanne.
Yeah, I started not to go because we started out with 20 ladies and we ended up with 3. And we still went.
I'm glad you went anyway because
Yeah.
The 3 people that went needed it.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it was everything. And I promise you, y'all, it just gave me a different perspective on how to look at things, a different perspective on how to handle situations, handle people, handle things. And I'm telling you, when I got up off that floor, first of all, it took me a minute to get up off the floor because my back was hurting. But when we did get up, I mean, it was just a different feeling, y'all. It was really just a different feeling. So I say that, whoever wasn't there, you missed a treat, but you next year is gonna be, oh my God, y'all ain't ready for what's about to happen next year. And also the prices will differ because on the flyer, we will have prices for people coming from New Orleans, Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, Atlanta, and I think Florida. So everybody's price will differ because you're coming from a different area. So just know that. And I'll keep talking. I'm going to be talking about it till next year. But just know that what area you're coming from, don't be like, well, why mine 1,500 and hers 12? Because flights from out of different states or different prices. Hey, Lou. Um, from different states, prices are different for flights. So just mark your calendars. I'm hoping and praying that Lucinda is able to go because I would like for her to be a speaker at this retreat in Jamaica next year. So
Uh-oh.
mark your calendars. It is May 29th through
May
June
29th.
2nd. It's the day before my birthday, so we having a big welcome party, and it's really going to be a
Oh,
birthday party.
okay.
So, and anybody else who's going, whose birthday is in May, we celebrating all the May birthdays,
All
all
right,
the May
man.
birthdays,
Okay.
all the Geminis. Let me say that. So,
Oh,
just look at whatever.
Lord.
Just look out for the information. But I did put something on Facebook today for everybody to save the date. We're still getting packages together, but just know again, whatever price you pay, everything is paid for. You're only going to need money if you want to buy souvenirs. All of
Right.
your food is paid for. All of your excursions are going to be paid for. The actual convention day is going to be paid for. So yeah, t-shirts are included in that. So your t-shirt is going to be paid for. Everything is paid for. Once you pay, I'm going to say anywhere from $1,000 to $1,600, and that's depending on if you want to get the flights, if you don't want to get the flights,
Right.
and where you're flying out from.
Right.
So that's going to depend on your
That
price.
makes a
But
huge difference.
yes, but whatever that price is, once you pay it, you ain't got to
That's
buy no food, you ain't got to buy no drinks, you ain't got to buy nothing
all
else.
inclusive.
All inclusive. It's an all inclusive trip. So I'm hoping to have about 25 to 30 ladies go on, not just ladies, men too. I'm hoping to have about 25 to 35 people to go on this trip. Next year, the theme is getting back to yourself.
Nice.
So, yeah, we all out there for everybody else, and we're doing all this for everybody else, and we forget about us. So now we need to get back to us and make sure that our mental is stable. So
It's
that's
yeah.
the theme for next year, getting back to yourself. So just
Okay.
wanted to say that once I get the information, y'all definitely know I'm gonna be putting it out there. But for
Yeah.
anybody who's tuned in and you're thinking about going, um, I know that the deposit for the trip without the flight is like $150, and the
Mhm.
deposit with the flight included, I think it's like $500. But you don't have to pay the $500 all at once. You can do a payment plan. Once
Yeah.
you pay anything, that room is reserved.
Right.
It's just once you get to the 500, then your flight will be reserved.
Right.
So think about, I'm just gonna go ahead and pay for the flight and everything. So I
Right.
ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about nothing. So when I pay that $1,400, $1,500, I know my flight is
You're
paid
done.
for. Oh, And that's going to also include transportation from the airport in Jamaica to the hotel. It's included all our transportation for everything that we're doing, and it's also
Okay.
including your transportation from the hotel back to the airport
Okay.
when we leave. So again, like I said, any and everything you could think about is going to be included in this price that you have to pay. There is no price over $1,700. None.
Okay.
No matter where you're coming from, no matter where you're flying from, nothing. And I ain't even say 17. From what I've seen, I don't think anything is over 1,600.
Okay.
So you can start making your pay. Once you do your deposit, you can make your payments however you choose. Just
Right.
know that by April something, the date is going to be on there. Your trip has to be paid in full. And I'm letting y'all know now, deposits are non-refundable. I'm just letting you know. Deposits are non-refundable. So we will be offering insurance. Now, if you get insurance on your trip, then you can get all your money back. But I'm gonna let you know this now. If you book book this trip and something comes up and you can't go and you don't have insurance, if you booked it with the flight, you lose $500. If you booked it without the flight, then you lose your $150 or whatever, but you get all the rest of your money back. So please purchase the insurance because it's early. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going on. And I'm going to let you know, if you don't purchase insurance, the only reason that you will get your money back is if you've had a death in your family. Otherwise, COVID, sick, none of that, it ain't happening. You'll get your money back, but you won't get your deposit. Let me rephrase that. So if you pay $1,600, you'll get $1,100 back.
Okay.
You won't get your deposit is non-refundable, but all that information will be there. It's non-refundable.
Be on the flight.
Enough about the mental health retreat, but next year, it's gonna be something else. So now we're gonna get into our topic for tonight.
Let's get into it. So the topic of this week for tonight, I had somebody to reach out to me and present this. And was like, y'all should talk about this on the show. And when she told me, I was like, oh, that's a good topic. So the topic is, you and your friend have a mutual friend. Your friend falls out with the mutual friend. Should you also fall out with that mutual friend? And how would you feel, or what would you do if your friend literally told you, I don't want you to be friends with them no more? And how would you feel if that mutual friend told you, listen, if you still fooling with him, we ain't cool no more? So what would you do? What should you do in that type of situation? Who's on? Joyce? Is Joyce still on here? Lou?
Well, let me get my perspective first. So for me, first of all, I'm grown.
Yeah.
You're not gonna tell me who I can be friends with and who I can or cannot talk to, right? That's the first thing. But in the interim, I need to know what happened.
Right.
Why did they fall out?
Right.
So, and 9 times out of 10, if we're all friends, I'm gonna know why they fell out. But it would have to be a reason, like she would have had to do her some dirty stuff, like she would have had to steal some money. She would have had to use her identity. I mean, like, it would have really had to be some real cool stuff that is like unforgivable. But now, if y'all got into some stupid argument or stupid disagreement, baby, that's y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You are not going to tell me. That's just like, coming into this industry. When I first came into this industry, I've had people to say, well, I don't like her, girl, because she this, she that. And in my mind, I'm like, well, I'm going to get to know her for myself. I want to know this person for myself. And then I was told that, girl, look, you don't even waste your time because they messy and they this and they that. But I still felt like, let me be the judge of that. Let me determine that situation. But I cannot see. That's just like me, you, and Kiki. If you fall out with Kiki and you be like, girl, don't talk to Kiki, I'm going to look at you like, huh, what?
Right.
Like, just because y'all ain't talking, that don't have anything to do with it. Now, if you say, girl, Kiki stole my money, she almost burned my house down, just like anything stupid, not stupid, but yes. And then I would be like, then I would have to look at Kiki's side-eyed and be like, wait a minute. And it's always that thought, if they did something really, really bad, it's gonna always be that thought, well, damn, she did that to her, and she my girl, she might do the same to me. So now, if it's that situation, I wouldn't completely take myself out the equation, but I would slowly step back. And then she will know that, hey, she ain't the same no more, something going on. Because then I would feel like I wouldn't want to be friends with someone that I have to constantly look over my shoulder. Like, I'm constantly, she gonna do this? Is she gonna? Yeah, you don't wanna live like that. But it's still all the same of, you can't tell me who to talk to. You can't tell me who to be friends with. You just not gonna do that. I'm grown. I'm 53. You ain't, no, that's not happening. That's not happening. So that's my take on it as far as friendships.
Right. So let me see. Before I give mine, let me see. Joyce said, I'm not giving up any friends because someone wants me to. I get that. I get that. But the one thing, when I was discussing it initially with the other young lady, and you hit it on the head. If we're friends and I'm cool with y'all, and I've been cool with them, with everybody for a long time, if I see them do something crazy to you, in my mind, I'm like, well, it's gonna be my turn at some point. And like you said, it really depends on what happened. What did they do? Did they do identity theft? Like you said, did they steal some money? They do something crazy? I mean, you could take, and another point that, or another part that was added to it, is you can take it all the way down to family members. You can have some family members that's mad at cousin whoever, auntie whoever, and they're like, well, if I'm mad at them, I want the whole family to be mad at them too. No, and because like you said, you brought it up. What are y'all mad about? What are you mad about? Because I can say personally, my own personal example, I have an uncle that I no longer fool with. I don't fool with him for and the family knows why I don't fool with him. Now if we out and about and I see him and he comes up to me and I'm like, hey, and I'm gone. I don't care if anybody else talk to him. And funny enough, you know how your family could be messy. You be like, oh, there go your favorite uncle. Be like, you had him can kiss my ass, like, for real. Y'all know I don't fool with him, but I'm not gonna tell somebody not to fool with him. But again, just going back to the original question, I would never tell somebody not to fool with somebody because I'm mad at them. Because my thing is, to be honest, if they did something to me, you still cool with them, your turn is coming. And I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. I
But can you really say because they did this to because okay, I'm gonna use us because she did it to you that she's going to do it to me. And I don't I can feel it, but then I don't feel it because they have to be a reason. And believe it or not, y'all, I'm learning this in my mental health retreats. It's a reason behind everything that you do. It's a reason behind everything that you say. So it would have to be a reason why she did those things to you. But are those reasons the same for me? Because I'm not you. So would she really do something to me? But then at the same on the same side, my devil's advocate side, it could be just something that happened to her that she feels like she has to do this, or she feels like this gonna make her feel better, but it might not have anything to do with either you or I. But it's something that she's dealing with mentally, emotionally, and she feels like, listen, they say it all the time, Geminis are crazy. Okay.
Well,
We are. And it's about 50,000 of us. And, my wife had to tell me one day, you got to see yourself because and I just snapped. And it took for somebody to tell me, I'm going to let you know when you do that so you can see what you're doing. And when it happened, I was like, oh, damn, for real. So but I wasn't mad at nobody. It was just something I thought about and it just pissed me off. And then they got it. So that's why I'm saying it could be a situation where it really had nothing to do with you, but they did something to hurt you because it made them feel better, if that makes sense. But it happened to you, but it wasn't for you, if that makes sense.
Okay. I get that. I get that. But if they that's a little bit different than somebody being like, well, I'm mad at such and such. You don't talk to them either. That'd be like if I'm mad, like you already gave the example of me, you, and Kiki. But if I'm mad at Roxanne, me and Roxanne have fell out for whatever reason. What you gonna do if I say, well, I ain't talking to Roxanne. I don't want y'all to talk to her either.
I'm gonna be like, girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere, she ain't did me nothing. She ain't did me nothing. What happened? What happened? That's my question. Like, what happened?
What happened? What's the reason y'all fell out?
What's the reason you guys are not talking? And like you said, like for the family thing, like I'm dealing with that now, like with my sister. She is mad at the whole family. And she don't want me to talk. Like, why are you talking? Girl, you mad at stuff that happened in our childhood. I'm 53, so you 56 years old, and you still holding a girl by. You're not gonna tell me who I could talk to. I'm good with all my aunties and my cousins. They love me to death. They love me so much. My cousins call me auntie. They don't even realize I'm their cousin. I'm not your auntie. So, but you're not gonna make me stop talking to them because you feel some type of way about them.
Right.
So I'm just not that. I'm just not that girl. Now, if I see your actions,
right,
then I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I ain't fucking no. But again, it depends because I love my friends. So if I see, first of all, if you tell me somebody did you something, I'm about to go see about them first.
You about to go see.
I'm about what? So I got to know the story before I go kicking ass. Like what happened?
Right.
Like what they did.
Right.
Because see, it could be that type of party, or it could be the one where you say, oh, I'm just not messing with them no more because of
Yeah.
what they did to my friend.
Right. Right.
So I guess again, it still depends on what did they do,
What did they do? Yeah.
and what did they do to the point if y'all were friends that you couldn't talk about it and work it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're not gonna tell me I gotta stop. Kiki not gonna tell me I gotta stop talking to you. No, why?
Right.
What'd
Why
you
you
do?
I just got here. Why you gotta call my name? I just got here. Hey.
Because I was just using the three of us as an example. But I'll be like, what happened? What's going on?
What's tea? What's true
But
tea?
you have some people that really don't care. They don't
Mhm.
give a damn what's going on. They'll be like, oh, I ain't talking to her. She did my girl wrong. And she
Mhm.
probably broke her comb, her favorite comb. Like, girl, go sit down.
Feel like go ahead and do. But I'm gonna tell you what I have witnessed at least twice is somebody doing something to me, and and everybody that we connected with, I'm like, okay, this just happened. I'm not fooling with them no more. I'm not gonna tell you not to fool with them. But then a little bit after, I get the knock on the door or the ring on the phone. Oh my God, guess what such and such did to me? I'm just gonna be like, that sounds real familiar. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let you figure it out.
Yeah, but can you really judge though? See, that's the bad part. Can you really judge? Because like I said, maybe it could be just you. Maybe they wouldn't do what they did to that person to
Somebody else.
you. Right. So can you really judge that? Because that's just like we all friends.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't talk to Kiki as much as I talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk to you as much as I talk to Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
So the relationship is going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you judge really what happened? How can I judge really what happened between you and Kiki? Because I know y'all two talk more than we talk.
Mm-hmm.
So your relationship is going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you say, okay, well, what she did to her, she might do to me, because the relationship is different. You guys are closer.
Mm-hmm.
So there was more trust, there was more everything, and there's just more. So then it would be like, well, damn, my thought would be, oh, well, she probably wouldn't do that to me, but I need to understand why she did it to you when you were closer and had a better relationship.
Yep.
But that still wouldn't stop me from talking to her. Go ahead, Kiki.
Love, I'm gonna chime in for a second. I already know what y'all are talking about because we kind of touched on it last week. But I don't even think it really would matter what if Nisa and I fell out and I said, or either one of us said, hey, I'm not talking to Key no more. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't even have anything to do with you per se. Even to say, I mean, if you wanted to inquire about what happened, to say, well, you know what, y'all bigger than that, y'all better than that, y'all need to fix that, versus saying, well, I wonder what she did to her because I don't know, you know what I'm saying, that same thing happened to us. Because like you
Wait,
said,
can I interrupt you for 1 second? I agree with what you said, but I would still have to know what happened in order to say, can you fix it? Because some things are beyond that, though.
well, not again, it can, but see, but what I was basing that off of with you saying, well, I don't think she'll do that to me the same thing that she did to her. So that's
Right.
why I'm basing that off of, because it had nothing to do with you. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
It didn't have anything to do with you. It was just something happened between us. But because all three of us are close, and if one of us brought it to you, you can still play the devil's advocate, or that middle person. You know what I'm saying? that person that's in the middle of saying, look, I don't know what happened. I don't have to know what happened, but I know it had to be something serious because y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all tight. You know, y'all
Yep.
think it's Steve. So whatever it was, it had to be serious. So y'all try to fix that. So you can mediate, you know what I'm saying? And not necessarily
Well,
saying,
yeah.
you know what? Well, not necessarily saying, you know, I need to know what's going on because I don't want what happened to her, you know, y'all for it to come between us. It'll be something, I'm sure it'll be something, a situation totally different unless all three of us was involved.
Oh, gotcha.
Then to be like,
Yeah,
hey, shit,
you're
I ain't
right.
fucking with either one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, all that like that.
Yeah.
But, like I said, I'm just coming in. Hello, everybody. Hey, everybody. I'm Kiki. You know, blah, 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 blah. But I would, and that has happened to me.
Oh, wow.
In a relation, it happened to me twice. It happened to me twice. And the first time, the relationship, it was a 30+ year friendship. Didn't see it coming at all. We were on on one of my birthday vacations. I invited, it was 10 of us.
Ooh.
And I said that you can, if you didn't have somebody, you can bring somebody. Because that's you paying your money. You know what I'm saying? That's your roommate. That's who you want to room with. That's cool. But those of you that know me know how I get down especially when it comes to around my birthday. It's a theme. There's an itinerary.
Me
All
too.
of that. All of that. So we were in the DR.
Oh, wow.
Everybody, you had, your roommates or whatever, and I had an itinerary. So for each night, there was things that we were going to do when we meet up, the meet and greet. I had gifts for everyone. I did all of that. Now, when this person, when she showed up with her friend. I really didn't know her. I've been around her, but I really didn't know her. Didn't get a good vibe from her, but that's not my friend. You see what I'm saying? That's her friend. She brought her to the cookout. Like I said again, but you're my friend. I've been knowing you for 30-something years. So you're my friend. So whatever is going on, whatever, you already know me. You know how I roll. So you're supposed to get with the program. Well, she did not. She allowed her roommate, this person that was with her, to take over. Meaning whatever I had going on, they didn't want to be a part of.
That's interesting.
Right.
I can't answer that. The first night, the meet and greet, y'all were late. Okay, cool. Dinner was the next night. Y'all were late. And then when you came, you wanted to take over. No. It don't roll. No. Talk about what we should and should not do. Well, no, we don't get down like that. So everybody else was asking me like, Key,
you ain't put in on this, man.
They was like, Key, do they got something going on? Are they in a relationship? And I'm like, girl, no, that's my bestie. You know what I'm saying? She married. We've been, we done raised kids together. We've been knowing each other since middle school. All of that. They was like, something ain't right with that. And I was like,
right,
no. But then as it went on, I started to see the shit, and I was like, why is she acting this way towards me? Now, and I don't know if it was a cup because all of the excursions, they went and did their own thing. Granted, absolutely. So and I'm looking like, oh, y'all don't want to be. We'll just catch up with y'all later. But this was the other girl talking. This was not my girlfriend talking. This was the other girl talking.
Oh.
So I was, okay. Then again, everybody still questioning me. I was like, I ain't got shit to do with that. I'm here to have a good time. I'm not finna let that, mess up what I got going on.
Your time.
Are we doing this or not? everybody else was in on it.
Right.
So when everything was getting ready to be over, so granted, her and I for like the last couple of days she said nothing to me. Period. So we get back home. So I send a message out, thanking everybody, whatever the case may be. And I sidebarred her. And I was all kinds of bitches and all kinds of this and that. And I'm looking like, whoa, pumping brakes. What I'm not gonna be is your bitch. Start there. Now, what's the problem? Because I'm still trying to figure it out. Here it is. I went to the DR 6 years ago. If I knew, I wish I could tell y'all what it was. I still don't know.
To this day,
we still have not talked.
What?
I reached out to her then, and later on, because it was in my spirit. When it's stuff like that bothers me, especially when it's somebody close.
Right. Somebody.
So I say, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to her one more time. If I did anything, I mean, we're grown. If I stepped on your toe, if you didn't say ouch, then say ouch. Now tell me what it was. Let me know what I did, because I could have done something it was unintentional, of course. But I reached out to her. I said, well, you know what? If I did something to offend you, if I hurt your feelings, if anything, I said, I apologize. I said, because we're bigger than that. I said, I don't know what happened. I said, and I'm not even trying to figure it out anymore because time has passed.
Right.
But, hey, no response. So at that point, I said,
there you go.
I said what my shirt says.
Right.
I don't care. I don't give a boo.
Yeah.
So and our children, like I said, our children, friends, our siblings, relatives, all of that, because we were close. So in that case, my children, I told them because that hurt me. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but I didn't sway them.
Right.
She still communicated with the kids, as far as like Facebook or whatever, sending them congratulations, hey, and they still back and forth. So that was a great case, because it's like I could have said, well, you know what, since I ain't talking to her, don't y'all talk to her.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with them. You see what I'm saying? She didn't take it out on my children. I didn't take it out on hers. So that was just something between her and I, which that was something between her, because I still don't know what the hell happened.
Right.
Like,
seems like she's the one that had the problem.
Another case scenario, another long relationship. This one here was like 15 years. Real close with the family. You know what I'm saying? We stayed over to that. We did a whole lot of stuff. But here's my thing. And this is a uncut show for those that are watching.
Yes.
Hey Frankie. Hey Joyce.
Hi, Frankie.
So this is everything on here is uncut, and sometimes my mouth can get kind of sideways.
Frankie, I need you to hang in there for about 15 minutes because I have a question that I want you to answer.
Who that?
Go ahead, Kiki.
Frankie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so it was like I was friends with the sisters. They were two sisters. My relationship with these two sisters were different. Because I hung, one of them, we were tight. Like we hung, we did everything together. Me and Nisa. We was a me and Nisa. We was always together. We was always going places, always doing stuff. The other sister, we didn't hang out, but we did things. You know what I'm saying? It was more on the low. Don't ask me what happened to me and the tight one.
You don't know.
If you paid me to say, Key, what happened? Right now, I still could not tell you. But in that case, when one fell out, the whole fucking family fell out.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
And yeah. I was like, okay, for one, and what I was going to say is, I've never been an ass kisser, never been raised that way. So, and even if I've wronged you, please tell me. But when
Right.
you start acting out towards me or acting, you know what I'm saying, acting funny with me,
Funny.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
shut down.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not finna,
absolutely.
I'm not finna, because I was always,
Well, I
my
ain't
brother
gonna
was,
shut down. I'm just gonna be like, fuck you, and I'm
well,
done.
that's what I'm
I ain't
saying.
about
I'm
to
not saying
shut
shut
down.
down. I'm talking about shutting you off. So
Like,
my brother would say, my brother say, hey, look, be the bigger person, talk
oh
to him,
yeah,
find out what's going on, this, that, and the third. And it bothered me
yeah.
because we got our hair done together at the same time. We attended the
Mhm.
same church. So it was one of those, we had to see each other.
Yeah.
And it was like, I called their mom, my grandkids. So it was one of them, but I was like, everybody fell out with me. I don't kiss no ass. I was
That means
always the one going out to try to, when I have stuff going on, pretty much they could never attend. But I attended everything that they had going on because I'm family like that. You know what I'm saying? If I was to put out something where everybody was too busy or they wasn't coming. So I was like, well, damn, is that a jealousy thing? Is that an envy thing? You know what I'm saying? Because I stood alone, because I could stand alone versus, having to have some. I don't know what it was. I still don't know what it is. And one New Year's, we finally kind of like, hey, you know what? We just embraced each other.
Really?
New Year's for New Year's. But guess what? That relationship will never be the same.
Ever.
And now we still don't even communicate. If I saw him, hey, what's up? How you doing? This, that, and the third, but none of that. And that really bothers me. It don't bother me like it used to. Just me talking about it now, it was like that was really effed up because I still don't know what the hell I did.
I was about to say, do you still know what the hell
And
happened?
the bottom line is,
what I
it might not
did.
even be something you did. It just
But
might be
it's a growth.
them.
It's a growth. I just take
It's
it
the
on
growth.
season. And that's
Yeah.
again, that's sad to say because that's a lot of years.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot
But
of years.
and a lot of people just don't value their friends and they don't value their friendships. For something like that. But again, a lot of us are so immature, and I don't even want to say immature. I just feel like it was the way that some of us, I'm just saying in general, it's the way that some of us were raised. We weren't raised to communicate. So we don't know how to go to our friend and say, hey, listen, you did this. I didn't like it, blah, blah, blah. We'd rather not talk to you, or we'd rather go to someone else for some relationships or for reasons. Absolutely, Frankie. Absolutely. But we would rather go to I would rather go to Nisa, and this is just hypothetical, people. I would rather go to Nisa and say, Kiki did this and she hurt my feelings, instead of coming to you to say, Kiki, hey, listen, you said this and you hurt my feelings. We don't know how to communicate. And it has a lot to do with our upbringings, because in the households, there wasn't a lot of communication. So you don't know how to
And
communicate. And a lot of us
and the
don't
thing
even know how
about
to
it,
communicate to our spouse or with our spouses.
yeah. And another thing with that is because, like I said, I was relationship with the whole family. So my thing is, just like we were talking earlier, if you see that something is going sideways, just say, Quanta, you the parent, you the mom, and me and Nisa close. Nisa is your child.
Mhm.
I'm the bestie, so I done been in your house. I done ate. We done did all this stuff together. Something's not right. And y'all relationship as a parent, and that know that would say, hey, yeah, well, let's talk about this. Let's have a conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on instead of feeding into that.
Right.
So, like I said, the whole family turned.
But you have to think about it too. She's a part of that family. So if she couldn't communicate with you, where you think she got it from? So the family probably feel like it happened. Oh well, they don't have that communication. They don't have those skills to come to you and say, even the concern to even come to you and say, well, Kiki, hey, Kim ain't talking, but I know something going on. What's going on?
Right.
But that goes with those communication skills. That's why she don't have them, because the family don't have them. So
Ain't no communication skills.
there's no
unless
communication.
it's something that's beneficial to you.
Well,
It's one.
I mean,
If it's beneficial, yeah. But I'm saying it because I'm talking about this situation.
oh,
Because
okay,
again,
got you.
I was around them. I was around them a long time.
I got you.
It was one of those where I was always over
Well,
there.
you ain't doing nothing for her no more, so you're not beneficial to the family.
I mean, only thing I did was I supported. I came around, what I'm saying, because I didn't have a mom. They have a beautiful relationship, with their mom. They have a beautiful, they have a beautiful relationship. So I was like, okay, cool. I thought I was one of the daughters. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
But shit, when one say nigga no, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, instead of somebody saying, hey, what's going on with y'all? You know what I'm saying? This something ain't right. Y'all need to fix this.
Yeah.
Not even trying to figure out what the problem is. Just say, if Nisa ain't talking to her, hell, I ain't gonna talk to her either. That ain't, you don't operate like that. That's not grown.
But believe it or not, that's the way people are, and that's the way the world is today.
It's sad.
People do not communicate. They don't stop to figure out what happened, why. And that was always my problem. And when I met V, she tell me that all the time. Why you gotta know why? Why? Because I want to know why. Like, why are you doing this? Why?
You know what?
I am the why girl.
I get it like Keith. Sometimes
you don't need to know why.
Sometimes yes, that is the answer.
Yeah,
no,
I need some answers.
That ain't good enough for me.
Yeah, no. Absolutely a fair weather. That's what my mom used to call them, fair weather friends. Yes. But I'm that why girl. Like, why? And I've always been told, you don't need to know why. Don't worry about it. No, yes, I do. I want to know why. Why you did this to me, or especially if I'm good to you, like why? I'm that why girl.
Yeah.
I have to know why.
I do. It's like I said, some people be like, well, Keith, if
it ain't even worth it. I'm like, yes, it is, because I still want to know why.
Sometimes that is the answer. No, that ain't enough for me.
Well,
and you right, Miss Joyce.
You the answer, you're gonna be frustrated.
You're right, Miss Joyce. No one wants to communicate anymore. People just want to go on actions, but not all actions are positive and not all actions are good. So you have to communicate, because a negative action could not really be negative, but somebody can take it negatively. And if you don't communicate that with that person, then something you did was really not negative, but they took it that way. So that's where your communication skills just have to come in. But for me, we all adults, and everybody should make their own decisions. Whether you want to talk to someone or not, because somebody else is talking to them, whether you want to be their friend or not, because somebody else is not friends with them anymore. We all grown, and everybody should make their own decision.
Yeah, they should.
But Frankie, are you still there? I want to ask this question. If you still there, Frankie, put a little something, so I know you still there. I want you to answer this question. If you're still there, But even if Frankie is not still there, this is something. Oh, you're still here. Yes. Okay. He said, if they are not invested in the friendship, I will pray for them and let them go. Absolutely. But now, Frankie, here's a question. This was on Girl Talk on Magic the other day. So I wanted to ask a guy this question. So the question was, should your spouse or partner be responsible for your upkeep? Meaning, should the guy be responsible to get the girl hair done, her nails done, her pedicures, her lashes, anything that's the upkeep of her physical? Should a woman be responsible for paying for her boyfriend's haircut, his new shoes, his new clothes, should your spouse be responsible for your upkeep?
No.
Now, I can answer that question before Frankie does. But Frankie, I want to know your answer.
What y'all drinking on?
When I met V, she straight up told me, I ain't paying to get your hair done and your nails. I ain't doing all that. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you ain't gonna pay. Wait, I'm your girl. Like, wait, you ain't gonna get my hair done. You ain't gonna get my nail done. But I guess it was a situation where this is when we first met. So I guess it was a situation where don't ask me, let me do it. So it's a difference if you're not gonna do it at all, but don't ask me to do it.
Right.
So it's a difference. So now he said, yes, I believe that we should take care of each other. So it's okay. So you get your girl's nails done, her hair done, and we get our nails done every 2 weeks. We get our hair done every week. Lashes might last a month. So, but are you really responsible for the total upkeep? Again, here's my answer. I don't think that your partner should be responsible for your total upkeep. I don't care if that's your husband or your wife. I don't care if that's your boyfriend or your girlfriend. I just feel like they should not be totally responsible. But I feel like occasionally, yes, for your birthday, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, maybe the 4th, I don't know, Labor Day, y'all going somewhere, yes. But this one lady felt like she should not have to pay for no upkeep. Her husband should be responsible. And the reason she felt like he should be responsible is because she said, I'm on his arm when I go out. I need to look presentable, so he should be responsible. No, you shouldn't be a nasty woman, and you should want to do the upkeep of your own person yourself.
Exactly.
So I thought this would be a great conversation, especially if we had a guy to tune in. So I'm glad. Oh, just because it's Tuesday, yes. But I don't feel Frankie. Okay, Frankie, you my husband. Okay. I don't feel like you should pay for me to get my hair done, my nails done, my feet done every week and every 2 weeks. I don't feel like you should have to do that, whether you're my husband or not. But as my husband, I still don't feel like that's your responsibility. One, because I'm your wife and my responsibility, I should be responsible for looking decent just for you. So I don't expect you to always pay for me to look decent for you.
Mm-mm.
I don't want my husband coming home and my hair all over my head. I got one nail off and it's not. I don't want my husband coming home to that.
What were
I
you
don't
doing
want my
before
wife
him?
coming home to that. So I don't expect you. What's the sense of me looking a mess, waiting for you to pay for it to look good for you? That you got to make that make sense to me. Just like I don't expect my husband or my wife to make sure that I'm getting your hair cut every week and I'm making sure you got fresh clothes and fresh shoes every week or every week for you to look good for me. That should be something you want to do from your heart. You want to look good for me. You want to look presentable. And only thing I can agree with what the lady said is, nobody wants somebody on their arms that don't look like nothing. Everybody wants somebody that another person thinks is beautiful, that another person thinks is sexy or pretty or handsome, or everybody wants that.
That's still bull. That's still I mean, yeah, they
He
might
said,
want.
I agree because I'm paying for the home, a man just a provider. Yeah, right. Absolutely. I got you. I got what you were saying. Absolutely. But this woman feels like she shouldn't pay for nothing. She shouldn't pay for her upkeep. She shouldn't pay no bills. She shouldn't pay for nothing. She literally says that the man should pay for everything. And I just don't agree with it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Was she married?
Yes.
So her husband does that?
Yes.
So that's his fault?
Well, yeah.
She came in with that.
She sounds very selfish.
And he agreed to it. That don't apply to everybody.
And it doesn't, but that's why I wanted to ask the question, because there were some men that came on and said, one man said exactly almost what Frankie said. He said, she don't pay no bills. None. I take care of the house. The only
That-
bill that she pays is her own cell phone bill.
And that's
So
fine.
he said she should be able to keep herself up because she don't pay no bills. And she worked, but she don't pay no bills.
But again, here's my question: what was she doing before the man?
Paying
So-
for her own upkeep.
Well, we didn't get into her
I'm
past. We
just
just got
in
into
general.
right now.
In
Because
general,
the reason why she asked the question is because the husband didn't want to pay. He didn't want to pay for her to get her hair done, her nails done, and get a pedicure and all that. He didn't want to pay for that because, like he said, she pays no bills. He totally takes care of the house. Only bill she pays is her own cell phone bill. And she said it, which was like $50 or something like that. So why don't you have the money to do your own upkeep?
she didn't say she
got
didn't
the
have the
money.
money. She
got
just
the
don't
money,
want it.
she
She
just
just
don't
don't
wanna
want to
do it.
use.
So
She
and
don't wanna
so
utilize it.
did the
So,
ladies
so Natalie says
wife?
that's not selfish because some men want to do that for their wife. That works for them. Hell, I would love it.
That works for them.
That
But
works for
again-
them,
But
but
again, I think it should be a choice.
it
shouldn't
should be a choice, right? They
It
shouldn't
shouldn't be
have
a
to do it.
demand. It shouldn't
Right.
say you shouldn't walk around and say, I demand that my man take care of me materialistically that way. I demand
And
my
and
man
she
to
was
keep up with
demanding
my,
it.
keep
Okay,
up
yeah,
with
that's
my
why she didn't
self-keep.
get it.
You know what I'm saying? My upkeep, that's me.
Right.
I want to look good for myself. It ain't got nothing
Right.
to do with my man. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, of course. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but
Of
yeah,
course I was,
I get you.
you know, we stepping out or whatever. You damn right. I'm gonna look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm his arm piece, his, you know, his eye candy. But
Mhm.
without that man, I'm still somebody.
Yeah.
Without that man, I'm still gonna get my hair done. I'm still gonna get my nails done. I'm still gonna do all of that for me. That's
Mhm.
self-love. So evidently, she needs somebody because she don't have no love. She don't have no love for herself. So she needs that approval. So
Yeah.
she needs somebody to take care of her to say, hey,
Yeah.
baby, this is what you look good in. Like we was talking about the other day.
Mhm.
Then,
Yeah.
Yes.
you gonna wear this. You gonna wear this because I said so. I need to
'Cause
see
I'm
you.
paying for it.
No, we're
And
not
and
doing
another
that.
thing, her words were, "That's what I was used to."
From
But
who?
now you're married to someone, and this was her first time being married, but she said that's what I was used to.
From
So
who?
obviously her previous relationship, they were doing all of these things for her.
But
Okay.
why you not with
So
them?
And that,
If they were doing all of those things for
why you
you,
ain't married him?
then why are you know what I'm saying? Why have you
but now
moved
she did
on?
not say that they had her in the house and they were paying all the bills. What she said was they were getting her hair done, her nails done, her feet done, and taking her shopping. So she did say that, but she didn't say that they provided a home like her husband is providing.
Okay, well, she
So
sound
you
like
really
she got
don't
life
know.
fucked up.
Like she had a lot of holes in that story.
She got
But
life
the
fucked
thing was, Frankie said he should always make her feel supportive. No one wants to feel alone. He must show up for her no matter what that looks like. Mm.
Ah.
We all
Here's
went,
okay. Again, now this okay. My opinion. Like I said, if my man want to say, "Baby, here's $200. Here's $200. Go get your hair done. Go get your nails done." You know what I'm saying? If he know that's something that you like to do
Mhm.
on you, if you're already doing that, that's an enhancement. So
Right.
he's gonna enhance that by saying, "You know what, baby? You know what? Go get your hair done. You know this week. Go do this, that, and the third," because he already knows that's what you're already doing for yourself. So that's just gonna be an enrichment. He's just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I
Mhm.
see what you got going on. You've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I fell off this week. You know what I'm saying? It was a bye week, and I couldn't get
Yeah,
it done.
Bobby.
And he
Okay.
looking at he looking like, babe, you know, ain't this the week you gonna get your hair done? And you looking at him, yeah, babe, you know, but he said, no, it's what you gonna do. Then
Right.
he can
when
take care
Natalie
of that.
says
You
she
know
is
what I'm saying?
entitled to have what she desires, if someone is willing to do it, then so be it. She can choose if she wants to deal with that man or not, to each his own. Well, but see, Natalie, so here's the thing. It's not that he didn't want to do it, because he does it on occasions, and she did say that. But what she wants for him is to do it all the time. So she said he does it for her birthday, for holidays, for special occasions. He'll be like, and just like Frankie said, oh, because it's Tuesday, babe, here's some money. Go take care of yourself. He does that. But she feels like every time she wants to get her hair done, her nails done, her feet done, that he should pay for it.
That's
He never
petty,
told
boo. That's petty. That is petty.
He ain't. He
That's my
already told her
opinion.
he ain't.
That's my
Yeah,
opinion.
and
That's
and
petty.
he's already said he's not going to do it because
He ain't
she
gonna do it.
works. She gets to keep all of her entire. They have kids, and she don't even have to spend no money on the kids. He's taking care of the kids.
That's
something wrong
petty.
with her.
That's selfish. That is selfish.
It's something wrong. And she took it to the airwaves.
She took it to the airwaves to
People
have
were
this
gonna agree
discussion.
with her. No.
Yeah.
He took it to the airwaves. Of course,
Again,
they
like I
didn't
said,
say.
that's
Of-
petty. That's
Of course,
petty.
they didn't say any names or anything,
I mean, you know
anything
who
like
you are.
that. But
That's
she
dumb.
did
know
say they have
exactly who
2
you are.
kids. She did
That's
say
dumb.
they have 2 kids. He takes
No.
care of the kids. She don't have to buy the kids no clothes, no shoes. He does all the shopping for the
She
kids.
want to be one
He
of the
does
kids.
everything. So for me, she want to be a kid. Oh, he takes care of the kids.
No, she
wanna
wants to be one of the kids.
She want to be one of
Oh
the
wait,
kids.
but wait, let me throw one in better. Let me
Not-
throw
oh,
the
wait,
other
there's
part
more.
that I left
Yeah.
out.
But wait,
He bought
there's
her a
more.
car. He pays the car note and the insurance on the car.
Where's the damn cricket?
B.A.
sound?
Baracus, I pity the fool. No, not this one. I don't
So
pity
he
him
pays
at
her
all.
car note, her car insurance. He pays a mortgage because they are not renting. They own a home. He pays all the bills in the home. He buys all the food in the home, all the
Come
cleaning
back,
supplies,
Natalie. Come
all the
back.
whatever. And he does everything. The
Hey,
only thing he gave her to do was pay your $50 cell phone bill and take care of yourself.
Something wrong with her. Something wrong with her. Something wrong with her.
So
Something
that's
is wrong
why
with her.
I brought it to the den. Look, Natalie, I don't
Me
even
too,
deal with
Nat.
men, but
Okay,
guess
Natalie.
what?
Let me have that man.
Listen, but
He
that's
gets
why I
scared.
brought it to the den, because I wanted to know other people's opinion, because
Something
she felt like the other
Right.
people that were chiming in, like they didn't know what they was talking about. And it was
Whatever.
all the same, like, girl, he paying your car note, your car insurance, he's paying the mortgage, he's paying all the bills in the house, he's buying the food, he's taking care of the kids, buying the kids clothes, taking care of everything that the kids need, and all you have to pay is a $50 cell phone bill and take care of yourself.
You better get on in the spa and chill out.
Woo!
And guess what, y'all? Here's
Hell
the
yeah.
last part.
What?
She's a doctor.
Oh, she need her ass whooped.
She's a doctor and he's an attorney. So
Yeah.
they ain't living no mediocre lives. She's
Shut
a
up.
doctor.
I'm be
She's a
fooled
doctor.
too, Natalie.
And
What
she ain't no
behooves me?
PhD doctor. She's a medical
Medical
doctor.
doctor. She wrong for that. She wrong.
On so many
That's
levels.
selfish. That's greedy. That
It
is
is. It's
greed
selfish. It's
with a
selfish.
capital
So see,
G.
I left the last little tidbits out because I wanted to see everybody's opinion before they really hear how selfish and stupid and ignorant she is.
She wrong for that.
She's a doctor. He's an attorney. They ain't living no
They wrong
mediocre
for that.
life. So you know
No.
they living good. So you know this man is dishing out some moolah on a monthly basis.
Yes. Yeah. She. Well, I'm gonna
And
say
you a
this.
doctor, you get
Yeah.
to keep your whole check.
Child.
And only
I still-
$50 of your check is definitely
So
accounted
why
for
is her
every
look, why
month.
is- what kind of phone she got for it to be $50?
Metro.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but she
That's
says
what she
50, it's like 55. Well, she said 50 something
That's
dollars a
Metro.
month. So
Yeah,
ain't
that's
no
Metro.
telling what it is.
Let me. Never mind. Never
But
mind.
guess
that.
what?
Metro.
She probably on his plan and he probably got a discount for attorneys at a law
Right.
firm.
Right.
Go figure.
Everybody on his
Paying
plan.
her.
Everybody on his plan. The children, the
Everybody,
damn dog on his
family
plan.
The family plan.
Yeah,
But
the
I
dog
don't
on his
I
plan.
don't care what class they in, middle or high class. You can't demand nobody pay nothing for you. You don't walk in talking about, well, this is what you gonna do for me.
Well,
This
she
finger
said,
gonna be empty. You keep on.
this is what she said.
It's gonna be
She
empty.
said because they are married and he
No.
is her husband,
No,
it is his responsibility.
it's not.
If he was just her boyfriend, then she wouldn't feel like he's responsible. But because they
told
are
her that?
married and that's her husband, he's responsible to give her whatever she wants when she
Who told
wants.
her that? Did her daddy do her mama like that or something?
Listen, I'm only telling you what I heard and what they were talking about.
That's the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. You walk in, nobody talk.
She's a doctor, y'all.
I don't give a damn.
She should not be asking nobody for nothing. She should be like, babe, look, I know you want to do this, but I'm gonna help out. Guess what? I take care of the kids while you take care of everything else. Give me the light bill or give me the gas bill or something so I can feel like I'm. When you a doctor, y'all know she making bank.
Even if he's maintaining the household, okay. He's maintaining because that's
right, Joyce.
He's maintaining a household. So if he's doing all of that, you can't take care of your little old self,
right?
And he's maintaining everything else, and you, girl, bye.
What, Frankie? What part are you not sure that, Frankie? What part are you not sure that you agree with? Me offering to pay bills because I'm in the house? Or what part are you not agreeing with? You say you're not sure you agree with that. You are responsible for the mortgage. Yeah, I'm not saying I ain't helping you pay no rent. No, I'm not doing that. But I mean, I'll take a light bill. Why not? Like you said earlier, teamwork makes the dream work.
And this is a, you know what I'm saying?
She ain't working at Walmart. She ain't working at no clothing store. She ain't working at no candle store. She ain't working in nobody's office secretary sitting at the desk. She's working a job where she's making anywhere from $100 to $200 an hour. She did not say what kind of doctor she was, but she did say she's a medical doctor. She's not a PhD. She doesn't have a doctorate. Okay, yes. And see, but that's what she's saying. She said everything should be on him. And again, she probably making more money than him as a doctor. She's a doctor. He's an attorney. I can pretty much guarantee she's making more money than him. And he's covering everything and still allowing you to have your whole paycheck to do whatever you want. But you still want him to dish out more money for your hair, your nails, and your pedicures. And I mean, I don't get it.
That's trifling.
Greedy. That's greedy.
He's out for you. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she's doing, baby.
Remember, she said that he is supposed to do this because they are married and he is her husband.
No, he is not. That is not the definition.
He is not responsible for your upkeep, baby.
Yeah.
That is not, no.
Yeah.
That is
He is responsible for the basics. Anything else,
water, and shelter.
Yeah, anything
food,
else
water, shelter.
Anything else he want to do extra, that's him. If you got a roof over your head, if you got food in your refrigerator, you got a way to get to and from work, you're good. That's all he's responsible from.
Wait, no, it ain't no. There ain't no religion. Got nothing to do with it. Because somebody asked that question. Somebody asked that question. But then on top of that, she don't even go to the grocery. He buys the groceries because somebody asked that question. He goes to the store and buys the groceries. Now, she does cook. She does cook, but he goes and buys the groceries. He's responsible for safety and security. Well, safety and security ain't you getting a 21-inch weave. That ain't nothing safe about that.
Is that a real story?
It is. Real yeah, it was on Magic on 107.5. it was actually last week sometime, but yes, it's a real story. She called in it was on the Girl Talk. She called in with that question. And when people started asking her, she started adding more that I'm a doctor, he's a lawyer, blah, 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 this and that, but I still feel he's my husband. So yeah, this is real. These are real people. This is really, and just to say this, even if it wasn't real, you still got people out there like that. But this was a real story. This was a real story.
I wish somebody would have asked her where she got that mindset from, because somewhere somebody drilled that into her head. When you get a husband, he's supposed to pay for everything, and that's just not true. That's not real life. Somebody told her that though, somewhere, because she said
she may have concocted that shit up too. But I'm just saying, you know, the fact that she, I mean, if you allow it, then if like I said, if that's what he's doing, but at some point he's gonna get sick and tired of being sick and tired.
He ain't doing like it. He's saying, look, went on the radio.
I'm doing everything else. The least you can do is
right.
Do your own maintenance.
Do your own maintenance.
Well, again, she feels like because he's her husband, he should, take care of her.
He did, Frankie. He signed up for it. He sure did.
He did. But I wonder if she changed.
It couldn't be me.
I wonder if she changed.
Well, Miss Joyce, what happened? If you guys listen to 107.5, what is her name in the evening time? I forget her name, but she does a Girl Talk. She does Girl Talk. And it's normally either questions somebody have asked her, conversations. And she was actually out with some friends, and this conversation came up from one of her friends. So she brought it to the Girl Talk table with all the information. So these are all the things that was discussed. So yeah, she could have been listening to a bougie friend, but
is it Moni Love? She said
Moni.
No.
Okay.
No. That's 104.
Yeah, that's 104.
No. It's what is her name? I'm gonna tell y'all in 1 second. What is her damn name?
It ain't Miss Shanika.
No. Who the hell is Miss Shanika?
It is somebody named Miss Shanika on the radio.
Really?
See that? You thought I was joking somebody. No, she real. Yep, she real. But y'all, I mean, this is another topic for discussion, come next week. I don't know if y'all heard it, or Nisa, somebody might need to pull it up, where this father, he has a 14-year-old daughter, and she's got a baby. She's pregnant again. And he's telling her she got to get the hell up out his house.
She can go where she keeps spreading.
She need to go back to her mama. And the child is saying, I ain't going nowhere. You ain't finna put me out. And it's just you have to listen to it. You have to listen to it, because the verbiage, for one, between
Jackie Page.
Who is it?
Oh, okay.
Jackie Page.
Oh, okay.
I don't know her. Never heard of her, but
she's new to 107.5, but it's Jackie Page, and she does this thing called Girl Talk, and that was the conversation that was brought to the Girl Talk table.
Oh wow!
And that was last week, but I was gone, so I'm just bringing it in now. But yeah,
we talked about it a little bit last week.
Yeah,
on the show, in the den.
I guess to each his own, but here we go again when we talk about communication. So maybe her communication something ain't registered.
No, it sounds like something is not registering with her, because it sounds like the husband has already told her, I'm not doing that. And she didn't have a conversation with her girlfriends, and now her girlfriends has brought it on the radio to
Brought
say,
it to
hey,
the
listen to
radio.
what I heard. What y'all think? And we all saying the same thing the husband's saying. He is
Mm-hmm.
not responsible because he's her husband. That's
Yeah.
not in there's no book that says once you get married, boom, you're responsible for everything from her hair to her toenails. No, you're not.
Yeah, no.
That's Jill Scott said that. I'm sorry. My bad.
You know what? No. Mm-mm.
From my
She better
hair
go talk to
follicles to
Jill.
my
She better go
toenails.
talk to Jill.
From my hair follicles to my toenails. Yes.
Yeah.
He is not responsible, and she wrong for that. And she gonna end up being by herself.
Yeah.
She keep on because he gonna get
I
tired
wish
of
they would have gave us some names, honey, because we was gonna try to
You know
find
they
Mister
wasn't
and
gonna-
give him a
you-
good woman. That'll
he
be
wasn't
like, okay, baby, whatever you do, whatever you ain't got, I got it.
now because she would be one of them folks to give him hell in the courtroom just because.
And then because
Yeah.
them damn children spoiled
And
too.
you
How old the
try to
children
get
is?
full custody of the kids and
She
child
didn't
support.
she didn't
all
give the
that,
kids age, but they gotta be young if he's still taking care of them. They're in
Yeah.
school, so they gotta be young if
No,
he's
thank
still
you.
taking care of them. But she
No,
did
thank
not
you.
give their age.
No, thank you.
Mm-mm.
No, thank you.
That's crazy. She crazy. She's dumb. That's crazy. There's no
Yeah.
way. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Well,
Mm-mm. Ain't no way
that
you.
I just thought that would be a great conversation and just to see how other people felt about it.
It's a good
You know,
conversation.
and see
I just wanna know where she
Natalie,
got it
Miss
from. I wanna know where she
Natalie was on her side until I finished putting all the information out there. Cause
Natalie,
yeah, but
you was on her
but
side,
still,
Natalie?
there are
Let
men.
me look at these comments.
They are men, and there are women that want to take care of their spouses that way, and
But
there's nothing
and
wrong with it.
There's
But
nothing
when you
wrong
have
with
one that says, "I draw the line here because I'm doing this,"
right.
you should respect that. Look,
Respect.
she says, Natalie say, sure was, because she
Yeah.
was on her side, baby. But you know, it's still there should be a line drawn if somebody says, yes, this is what I want to do. And I
Right.
do know men like that. I
Right.
do know
Right.
women like that
Yes.
take care of their husbands, boyfriends, wives, and girlfriends, and they enjoy doing it.
Right. And that's different.
But when you have one that says, okay, I'm doing everything else, this is all I need you to do, then you should be able to do that without even having to bring that conversation to your girlfriend.
Exactly. That shouldn't even see. She better watch out now. You start telling them what's happening and what
Now
you
they
ain't
say
doing
you gotta
at
finish
the
the
house.
stories. That's right, boo. I know. I had to see what y'all think before I gave y'all the real nuggets in there.
Some of
But,
them
yeah.
friends gonna be up in her husband's face,
Right.
talking about what they can do for him, and they wouldn't do.
And you know, that's one thing that my mother always told me.
Hmm.
Even though you have your girlfriends, never talk about your relationship with your girlfriends and what's going on in your bedroom with your boyfriend or your husband. That is
No.
not a conversation for your girlfriend.
That's not.
Now,
gonna do
you
it.
know, you can say, oh, girl, he brought me flowers today. She brought me flowers today. Well, you know, I cooked a nice little dinner. We had a little romantic night. Yes. But I have heard women and I have seen women that go into detail
Yes.
about the sex, what he did her, how he flipped her, and this and that.
Yeah.
And guys
Yeah.
do it too. They do it too. That's for you and your mate. That's not a discussion for your friends.
See.
Unless she's your girlfriend and she ain't your wife. But when it becomes your wife, that in not really your girlfriend, especially if you're trying to make her your wife, but or your boyfriend, if you're trying to make them your husband. But if it's some little floozy you with, you know, you want to tell the boys and you know some nigga you with, because we rolling like the niggas these days, you know, and you want to tell your friends, then yes. But if that's your husband and your wife, what y'all do in y'all bedroom is not a conversation for your friends.
It is not. It is not.
Frankie said, and sometimes when someone does everything, they may be too controlling. And absolutely, that could be it. But she didn't say that. She didn't say that he was controlling or anything like that. she was just so upset that he said no, he wasn't gonna pay for her hair and her nails and her feet. So she just went off the roof.
That's crazy.
And
That's
Natalie say
crazy.
definitely a lesson learned. Yes, that's one thing my mom always told me. Don't discuss what's
Don't
going
run
on
your mouth.
in your really in your house and in your bedroom with your friends.
Right. Right.
So
Yep.
she can keep discussing that with her friends, and like you say, one of her friends
Gonna be in his face.
his wife.
You know, I wouldn't. I can take care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't bother you to come and do my. I could do my own hair and nails.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Yep.
love kids.
Yeah.
She better be careful.
She better be careful. She definitely better be careful.
Better be careful what you mean.
She better be careful. So
You better be careful.
yeah, but
And she gonna, even if that don't happen, she gonna run him off because he's gonna get tired.
Frankie said, yes, Frankie, I'm from New Orleans. Yes, baby, I am from the NO. Yes, I am from New Orleans. But
yes, that is New Orleans, Texas, Alabama. We
tri-coastal.
No, we on the same coast. We on the Gulf Coast.
Oh, we sure are. We sure are. He said, babe. Yeah, but like so it all goes together when we were talking about the conversation, like the relationships. You know, you can't tell me who to be friends with. You can't tell me that I got to stop talking to somebody because you're not talking about them. And then you have to be receptive to the fact that I can take care of myself. And if you're taking care of everything else, I don't expect you to do that.
Right.
But we have some selfish women and we have some selfish men out there, because some of these men want to be kept men too. They want women to take care of them while they stay at home. I know one.
What?
I know they ain't in my house, but baby, let me tell you something, baby. He got to go to work.
Not the man want to
She
be
got
kept.
to go to work. You got to go to work. I ain't taking care of nobody.
Not the man want to be kept. Mm-mm.
Yes, but always remember this, and this is something that I was taught. Oh, Ms. Joyce says she know one too. This is something I was taught, that when you get into a relationship with people, you do want stability. So you do want to make sure that their career and not a job. Anybody can have a job. You want to be with someone that has a career. You want to make sure that their career can take care of both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Say, for instance, me and Nisa married, right? So I just want to make sure that Nisa's income can take care of both of us. What if I fall and break my leg and I can't do the work that I used to do anymore? So I need to know that Nisa can take care of the household while I'm out for surgery, while I'm doing whatever I'm doing until I can get back to work. And if not the same job, a different job. So you definitely want that stability. You definitely want to make sure that they ain't got to make $1 million, but they got to make enough to take care of the household.
Enough dollars.
You got to make enough dollars to take care of the household.
Yep. Could be $1,000 there for real.
All right, Brown.
Can definitely be
like Brown said, they could be $1,000 there.
They could be $1,000 there.
To come in there with that $1,000 check, baby. What you gonna buy?
She $1,000 there.
See, $1,000 there. What you gonna buy? A loaf of bread and dozen of eggs? Because in a minute, that's all $1,000 gonna be able to buy.
And
baby.
a half a gallon of milk, not even a whole gallon.
No, you can't even buy half a gallon. What's the little bottle called? How many ounces that is? A pint? A quart?
A pint.
No, not the quarts. The little bottle.
A pint.
That for 99 cents. Well, they ain't even 99 cents no more. They like $1.69. You might as well buy the half a gallon.
No, the dollar store is $1.25 tree.
Right.
It's not even the Dollar Tree no more.
Miss Joyce said 2,000 there. I mean 200,000 there.
200,000 there. You can do that. That
You can do
works.
that. It's still 1,000 there. It's still
That works.
1,000 there.
Still got a few zeros on the end. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely still got a few zeros.
I mean, nobody wants to be with anybody that you don't feel stable with. That's period. And that's
Amen.
even in a relationship. You don't want a friendship. There's no stability.
Amen. Amen.
So it's relationship,
Amen.
friendships, family ships.
Amen.
It's $1.25 tree, Joyce.
I know, right?
No, it's $1.25 tree and $5 tree.
And five, yeah, and five. Not yeah, they got
Because
stuff.
you know they
for
got the
$5.
$5 aisle.
Yep, T-shirts and stuff. Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better start shopping at Temu, baby. My cart is $1,200 right now.
It's crazy.
I posted on Facebook. I said, "Why is my Temu cart $1,200?"
Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there.
So where, honey? No.
Get out of there. I ain't gonna tell you how much the order I'm waiting on right now from Shein.
Oh, how much? How much?
I'm not gonna even tell you.
Look, I posted it. This my Temu cart, y'all. Y'all see that price?
No.
You can't see it. Is
It's
it blurry?
blurry. It's so big to it's blurry.
It's too many numbers.
It's too many numbers. It's blurry.
Wait.
Girl, shut up.
That's my Temu cart. I ain't lying. Wait, let me shrink it back down.
You better stop before you push that button.
That's my Temu cart.
You mess around, push that button, say check out.
And I'm probably gonna push it a little later. I just gotta go through it and make sure that's everything I need. But see, it's my fall. It's my
$12.54.
Yeah, it's my fall decorations and it's my Halloween decorations and my Christmas decorations and a couple of pair of boots. And I got so
okay, well that's different. You was talking like it was all personal.
No. It's for the house.
Okay, that's a business expense. Mine wasn't business.
That's it right there. Because it's going right on there under business.
Mine ain't business. It ain't $12.54, but it ain't business.
But yeah, just relationships are tough, guys. It's just tough. Relationships are tough.
They really are.
And family ain't no better than the friends.
Baby, listen.
Sounds like you got a little story. Sound like
a story coming. Y'all give me 1 second. I gotta go check on mom. She's got a nosebleed, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
We'll be right here. Family will mess you over, child.
Look, Nisa, I just popped the top on this thing right here.
That's the moonshine.
Yeah.
Y'all, Kiki over here drinking moonshine.
I expeditiously put the top back on there and put it down.
Why?
Baby, this thing, it says Blue Flame.
Oh, that's the Blue Flame.
I took
and
one
she's
sip.
not talking about the Butt Naked Club.
I took one sip and I see hair.
You got hair on your
hair
chest?
follicles.
Is it fuzz? You got fuzz? You got new fuzz? I'm done. I'm done.
I'm literally flaming.
What is it made of?
Huh?
What is it made of? Blue Flame. What is that?
Hold on.
Anything? Any peppers? Any peppery stuff in there?
It does. This one, it don't say.
It's just hot alcohol.
It's baby. This one right here.
It's just hot moon. Well, what's making it blue? Is it like blueberry blue or just
It, that's what I'm saying. Nothing is. It didn't
nothing?
say. Let me see if it's on the inside of the label. No, it's not on the inside of the label either. It should have just say Blue Flame Moonshine. And yeah.
Yeah, Kiki over there drinking moonshine.
How about wait a minute, girl?
Child, we didn't put Fireball down.
Babe, spark plug.
We drank so much Fireball.
Baby.
I'm
And
so
we
sick
take
of Fireball.
Fireball and a Michelob Ultra or Miller High Life.
Ice cold.
Ice cold. Fireball is my baby. That's my drink.
I can't even drink it no more.
I ain't had none in so long.
I can't even do it no more. It's There was a time when I used to be like, yes. Now I'm like, no. No, thank you.
Why you put the Fireball down?
I just got tired of the taste. It was the sweetness and all of that.
Okay.
I didn't want.
Last time I had some was at the pool party. I made Sean go get some.
Oh, okay.
They got a bottle, so that was, and of course I hadn't had it in a long time, but yeah, that was our drink, Joyce. I'm sorry, our chaser.
Yeah, and the shot had to be chilled.
It had to be chilled. Yep. But again, you guys, this is Old Smoky Moonshine. This is like literally just a little shot. And when I tell y'all, ain't nothing I can do with this. Well, not today anyway, because today is Thursday. If I want to make it to work tomorrow, I'm gonna have to put it back in the freezer where it was. Yeah.
Joyce said the Fireball had a throat hurt and it was too much for her. Was it chilled?
Yeah.
Or did you drink it hot? Was it warm?
There's a difference.
Because there's a huge difference.
Was it chill? She said it was warm. That would be why.
Yeah, you don't. And let me just, all my fellow drinkers out there, if you do a shot, always ask for a chilled shot. Don't ever drink that mess warm out the bottle. Don't do it. Don't do it. It makes it smoother going down. Okay.
Less hair on your chest.
I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard.
I was trying to send a pic of the Fireball. So okay, noted. What is that you drinking?
Water.
And
the Celsius mix.
So I brought the Great Value brand.
Why would you do that?
Well, for one, it was cheaper.
It ain't always best to get the discounted version of stuff.
Well, I couldn't see myself paying $11 for at that time because I like to drink the Celsius, and Kroger's got them on sale for the 6-pack for like $7.
Girl.
Who wants gin? Who drinks gin?
Ooh, no
Who
gin.
drinks gin?
No
the
gin.
head. Who drinks gin?
No gin for me. I ain't drank gin since the 90s.
Me neither.
I'm tired of gin and juice. That's
how?
I got tired of gin and juice. For real.
And how?
Snoop had us drinking that mess.
Listen, some Casamigo. The rest, what is it? Reposado.
I do I like tequila every now. I got to be in the mood.
Oh, okay. She about you she was saying you drinking gin.
oh no. If anything, it would be Tito's vodka.
Yes.
If I had anything in there, it would be vodka. but never Jen, child. Never Jen. No. George say tequila. Every now and then, child. Every now and then.
That tequila.
Give me my Tito's. That's all I need. All that I need. But yeah, relationships we was talking about. Yeah. Relationships are a trip, and yeah, family will mess you over, is what I was saying.
Yeah.
But the whole topic of the relationship, friendship thing that we started out with at the top of the show is, you can't make somebody not be friends with somebody just because you done fell out with them.
No.
Whatever happened between y'all happened between y'all. If it's a situation where you feel like, oh well, they gonna do the same thing to them, well, you just gonna have to let it happen. Pray it don't happen, but you're just gonna have to let it happen.
And again, our relationships are different. So what you got going on with them, the other person, I'm sure, maybe not, but it's not going to be the same type of relationship.
Right. And the one thing that Bayou Diva brought up, it really depends on also depends on what they did. What did they do to you that y'all done fell out? Was it something real bad? Did they try to steal some money? Did they try to steal your identity? Was it some sort of fraud? Like what did they? What's she saying? Did they try to burn down your house? Like, was it something real detrimental that you like? You know what? Ooh,
right.
If they did that, I can't fool with them. Cause, like, if you find out, here's another angle at it. What if you found out one of your real cool friends, real good friends, was a person that did fraud? Would you still be cool with them? You found that out? Like, how would you? Would you still want to be attached to them? You find out that tax season, they are the person that's out there frauding people, taking money, and
Natalie said, nope. If you're not speaking to me, don't speak to my significant other. And if my person's still speaking to you, then F them too. I'm big on loyalty.
Well, there it is. She said what she said.
She said, now, you can't sway if some, like I said, I think it depends. For me, it depends on the severity of the situation. So if the person, that you choose, I would have to back away from a fraudulent friend. Yeah. I said, yeah. and that's we understand that. You ain't gotta yell. You ain't gotta yell.
I know, right?
You ain't gotta yell, Craig. I heard you. But my thing is, I think it depends on the severity of the situation, because I mean, hey, to each his own.
To each his own. But here's my thing. Where I stand with it. Like, I'm not gonna tell somebody stop talking to them because I don't talk to them. Because there's a lot of folks I don't fuck with that people around me be fucking with. And I'd be like, you know what? Here's what I need you to do. Don't bring them around me. And if you do, for whatever reason, like when Kiki had a birthday party, she invited this lady that I don't fuck with because she stopped fucking with me for no reason at all. But they friends. That's her friend. I'm her friend. I don't have to be that lady friend. Here's the thing: if we in the same vicinity, don't try to make me talk to them, because you'll be real disappointed.
But see, but that's the thing too.
Don't do that.
But that's the thing too. If I know that you don't F with somebody, yeah. I mean, like I said, because I do, then I love all y'all. I have a relationship with everybody. So I want everybody to show, not because I hate when people say, well, who gonna be there? Who gonna be there? Who gonna be there? It ain't got shit to do with you. I want you there. So if you gonna show up, then show up. But here's the thing. If you don't mess with somebody that's there, then I'm not gonna force you to say, girl, go on over there and talk to them. I'm not doing that. That ain't what you do. If they don't, if you know they don't mess with that person, then leave them be. They're not there for them anyway. Everybody's there to support who brought them there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a lot of people. They go around saying, well, girl, who gonna be at your party? Because if such and such is coming, then I ain't gonna be there. Then F you, because I invited you. They didn't invite you. If you're my friend,
but I'm gonna be over there.
Right. Natalie say friends are different. They can talk to whoever, but you better not allow them to talk about me.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She said, I said what I said. What I missed? Because she said, I said what I said.
About Nisa. She was talking about Nisa. You have to go back up. You have to go back up.
Oh my God. No, she said for people that aren't speaking to her, don't speak to her significant other.
Said, why not?
If my person's still speaking to you, then F them too. I'm big on loyalty. And he said, I said what I said. So that's the other side of it. She said what she said. She's standing on business.
She's standing tall. She's standing tall.
Tall on business.
Her chest is out and everything.
I mean, I don't have a problem with my friends speaking to V if they're not speaking to me. I don't have a problem with it, but
I would be wondering why the fuck do you want to speak to my dude if you
I don't have a problem with it. I don't really give a shit. But if V knows what's going on, she ain't gonna talk to him anyway.
Why are you trying to talk to my person if you're not talking to me? We're friends, not you and my person. Now you trying to be, then I'll be thinking, now you trying to be messy.
Well, most of my friends are friends with V.
But I'm saying, like, if we were friends first, you know my person through me. That y'all didn't have the original relationship.
But if I stop talking to y'all today or tomorrow, I don't expect y'all to stop talking to V.
I'm not gonna stop talking to her, but I mean, it's gonna be a little bit different I don't know. It would be a little awkward.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like if I'll be like, hey, go Cowboys from across the room, and then I'm going on. I ain't gonna come over there because you're gonna be looking at me upside my head.
That doesn't bother me. I'm different when it comes
to that. What she gonna do, Nisa?
That don't bother me.
Her nose wrinkled up.
Right, yeah.
Now, if you don't have a relationship with V, then I wish you would say something to her.
Right. Ain't no need of you saying nothing.
But if you have a relationship and y'all are friends or y'all know, I don't got no problems. Your issue with me, it ain't with V.
Right.
But like I said, 9 times out of 10, if you got an issue with me, you got an issue with V. She ain't gonna fuck with you if you don't fuck with me.
Talk to you no way.
But I really don't have an issue with that. I don't care.
Yeah. These days, I'm just like, you know what, y'all? I can't be stressed with no mess. If you ain't fooling with me, don't do it. I don't care no more. I don't care no more. I used to care. It's, oh my God, we been friends forever, blah, blah, blah. Because I'm going to tell you, there's a chick that I used to be real good friends with. She was in my wedding and everything.
Ooh,
and
she had to be special.
Yeah, we were cool. And some shit happened between me and my ex-husband, and come to find out, you know, they chit-chat. This is back in the house phone days. They chit-chatting on the phone. She calling, they talking. I find out, of course, this is after the divorce. They talking relationship stuff. He telling me to be quiet and don't tell nobody nothing that's happening in our house. I come to find out they talking on the phone. He telling her his version of all, like that type of stuff is going on. I quit fooling with her. But I know some folks that I'm cool with that still chit chat with her. And I just had to tell her, oh, you know, do what you do.
Yeah.
You know, I it's kind of fucked up that you know what happened and you still cool with her, but do what you do. Just don't bring her around me.
Yeah.
Don't mention her to me for nothing, and don't bring her around me, because
that
she
sounds like
wouldn't like it if I did that to her marriage. Like you, and I mean, we were younger back then, but still, it's like that. The disrespect was so foul. It's
well,
like,
was
dude,
she really your friend?
well, that's what came again. I found everything out way after the divorce, not way after, but after everything was over, and I'm just like, wait a minute, what? Okay. And I even tried to get her to tell me what was said. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you say something to me that my husband is saying this and this and that about me, or about, you know, any conversations we're having, any arguments? Why wouldn't you tell me?
Because she was waiting for that door to walk in.
That was an ulterior motive.
She was waiting for that door to walk in. Do you know if they've ever gotten together?
Yeah, she didn't want that. That nigga's so dumb. She didn't want that.
Wait, I need to take that picture.
That's the last thing anybody. That nigga couldn't even get a job doing the math problem. Remember back in the day when you had to do the problems to get certain jobs, you had to do a worksheet, and you had to pass the test to do stuff. I had. Shots fired. We had a couple, married couple that we were friends with, and me and the wife were friends. We were friends as a couple. I got the wife to talk to her husband to get him an interview or opening to come and work for their company because it was gonna be more money.
Mm-hmm.
And they got in there and failed the damn test. Didn't want to tell me. I found out later, and I'm like, what? That's when you start thinking, okay, see, you got the what? And we married by the end of that shit. What am I gonna do? I found out like this nigga so dumb. So she probably thought she might have wanted that. That ain't what she wanted.
Oh,
girl, but I was wife number 4. So I mean, he knows how to talk a good game to get his women. Oh yeah.
You know what's a good topic for next
representative week? All the way. And I'm gonna tell you, I saw that nigga after we separated. When I tell you he was a whole different person, I'm talking about dress different, look like everything.
You mean was like it better?
Chameleon. No, I mean just chameleon. Just like with me, he was button down shirt, khaki, just chill, casual.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, the next time he was with somebody at a club, this nigga had on a big brim cowboy hat and some tight Wrangler jeans and a country and western. Not that he looked bad, but I'm saying like his style, his whole persona different for this next person. It's like he changed with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that would be like.
And people do that. People do that because remember when Sierra was dating Offset, not Offset. Was it Offset? Not Offset.
Future.
What's the other girl? Future. How she was dressing, and when she started dating
Russell,
how she changed. So your person can bring out certain things in you, and another person can bring out something different in you.
Oh yeah,
It's known to happen.
But I hadn't seen. He ain't never had a cowboy hat in the house the whole 4 years we were together, and we did Zydeco. He's from Louisiana. We
Right.
did
Oh
Zydeco and
wow.
everything. But that ain't never been a part of his wardrobe. I don't even think I had a cowboy hat at that point. Like what? Um, no.
So listen. Well, Nisa, maybe he just wanted a cowboy hat.
Girl, he as many hats as he had on the wall. He was wearing the kind of hats you had on. He had those kind
Oh,
of hats.
the ball caps,
He
like the
had
ball
so
caps.
many.
Fitted.
Yeah, he had so many. He would put them on the wall. Like he had. That's the kind of hats he wore. So I mean, like his whole persona just changed, and I was like, "Ooh, thank the Lord, that is not my headache no more." Jesus. Represented. When I talk about representative, I've learned my lesson.
Nothing tight,
True
right?
representative.
Cowboy hat.
Big rim, big brim,
He is
big
sick of.
brim cowboy hat. I'm like, never, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Thank you. No, thank you.
So what did you do when you saw him?
Baby, I was so cute. I was skinny from the stress, but I was so cute. I was just like, and I was on a date myself.
Mm.
Thank God I was looking good.
So listen, because we're gonna be talking about something different next week, but I need to ask this last question. I know we're gonna go over our time, which we always do.
Yeah, because
but since we're talking about relationships, so what if you've been married to somebody for 20 plus years, right? And you find out that you're their fourth husband, and you find out that they have charges for being a prostitute when they were younger.
You talking about Jackie?
Yep. What do you do? I wanted to talk about that too, but we got engaged in this conversation. So what do you do? Do you stay? What you do? You've been married 20 plus years. You have grown kids. Well, it's probably longer than that. They've been married. But you find out she was a prostitute and that you're her fourth husband. What do you do?
At that point, you might as well just stay. I mean,
y'all
done been together. Y'all done been together 100%. You 100% vested. Like, ain't nothing what changed? Now you know it. Like before, you were okay with the person that you were with.
The fourth husband thing, I'm good. The prostitution, I'm out. I'm sorry.
At this point, whatever it is,
but
look, if she had something, you got it too.
Yeah, but I don't know, y'all. That's big. That's
not
big.
At 20 something years. Not at 20 something years. I could see if y'all were in like coming up to the first anniversary and you find out. Y'all ain't
even if she was still prostituting.
If she was still doing it. Yeah, now I can see that. If you find out she's still doing it.
But we don't even know. We don't even know. That'd be trifling. We don't know. I don't know. See, that's a question for some of these men. We're gonna have to come back with that conversation.
That would be,
yeah. Because women, we could say, "Oh, well,
why you running, Forrest? Why you running, Forrest?
A prostitute?
But you done been with her 20 plus years.
But it don't matter. A prostitute though.
You already been with her.
That's almost like somebody telling you, your spouse telling you that they was locked up for 20 something years.
That's different.
No, it ain't.
No,
Yes, it is.
No, it's
yes,
not.
it is.
You don't know what they
that's-
did behind the walls in 20 years.
But see, but that's the thing. That's the difference.
What's the
You
difference?
don't know.
You
You
didn't
don't
know. You
know.
didn't know about her until now.
Yeah, but you know now.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But you know now.
But you
so you a guy and you just gonna be okay with your wife had been a prostitute.
Your husband.
We don't know how
up.
long she was prostituting. We don't know how many men done been up in there. No,
we know for
I'm
the
sorry.
last 20
I'm
years
done.
she's been with you.
Exactly.
I'm done though. I'm done. Yeah, I can't. Nah,
that's crazy though. You done been with her for 20 plus years, then all of a sudden, oh, you did that 30 years ago. I'm not fooling with you.
But see, here's the thing: it's not just about the prostitution. It's about the prostitution. It's about the cheating that has been done in this relationship. It's about everything else that has been done. So when this comes out for me, that it's not so much of the prostitution itself. It would just be, here's another thing. And at this point, I'm done. So it's not just that. It's just the overall. I'm done.
But that ain't what you said, though.
You didn't lead with
prostituting and the for her husband.
But it's a part of it. It's a major part of it. I'm gone. I'm gone.
But you didn't put the story out. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't leave bits and pieces out. You got to allow the people to make their decision based upon the whole story. Because
listen,
you just said,
well, we ain't even got to put that in it. The prostitution, I'm gone. I'm done.
Okay, I mean, that's okay. That's your opinion.
So y'all gonna stay. Y'all gonna stay.
I done been with him 20 something years.
Yeah, but still, you didn't know all these things, so you still gonna stay. I mean, it's okay if y'all want to stay. That's your choice.
If I done been with him 20 something years, now what? What's changed now? After 20 plus years, what's changed? Because I know something now. That
what's changed is the fact that you kept that from me, and not only that,
they were trying to change their life and do something new, turn over a new leaf. They didn't want you to know about what they did in the past.
That's a conversation that didn't never come up.
It never came up. You asked me my name, I told you. You asked me what I did at the time,
but
I told
that should have been a conversation. I'm sorry. That's just not something you keep to yourself.
What did you do 20 years ago? Well, I used to walk the street corner. Like what? Who knows what the other person did?
I was a hoe in my former life.
Well, in college, I used to turn tricks.
In my former life.
So you just don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. You don't say nothing.
Say something? Why would you say something?
I sold my body. I stripped. I was a stripper.
How does that come up exactly? How do you have that conversation? What set the mood? What is it? Y'all chilling? You eating dinner?
You're getting to know somebody.
Okay.
And Kiki, you say that's like what, being a stripper? What you say about that?
I said that's a conversation. If you sitting there, unless one of the people that you hung out with or that saw you, they was like, don't I know you from
such and such,
from the Blue Flame?
From the Blue Flame.
You used to dance at the Blue Flame and you with your dude and he looking at you like, what? You did what? But just to have a like you say, you sitting there having a conversation, you say, yeah, well, 15, 20 years ago, I used to strip. 15, 20 years ago, I danced for money. 15, 20 years ago, I did private parties. You know what I'm saying? Shit go on at them parties too.
I had that conversation.
Some people have sex, some of them don't, or whatever the case may be. But I'm just saying that she did. I'm not gonna say that, but the deceiving part is if I asked you and you didn't tell me.
Tell me. Right.
Okay,
If I
so
asked you, if not, and like I said, if I was specific in in the line of questioning, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't. I'm not just gonna set up and volunteer and say, "Hey, my name is Kiki, and I used to do this, that, and the third."
right.
No, not. That's not just based on a conversation, and it was 25, 30 years ago. So,
At that point, it's like, what?
because I done been with you 20 plus years. We done
Be
been,
cool.
we done had children, we done did all of this stuff together. I'm sure you'd have been to the doctor. I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, that if something was going on, that something would be noticed by now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I just think if it, like you say, how would you strike up that conversation?
How
And
would you
then
have that conversation?
how did it come out 20 years later? How did the husband find out that for one, you were her fourth husband, he was her fourth husband, and that two, that she was a streetwalker?
Well, in this
So
scenario,
let me say this. So she been.
the lady went and got a private investigator to find out.
So
Huh?
actually, they've been married since 1996,
Mhm.
right?
Okay.
So the prostitution took place in what she say, 89 or 90, something like that.
Okay.
So this
and
was
I
more recent before
graduated,
they
so
got
that's 35
married.
years ago.
So like six years before they got married,
Right.
she was doing that. Okay.
Y'all like, and what? It was still before they got married. Yeah.
It was 6 years before they got married. And when he got with her, she already had at least one kid.
She did.
So, he went into it with his eyes wide open, and he ain't no he ain't, he's not guilty.
Yeah. Y'all see what Natalie said? Hi, my name is
Yeah.
Natalie, and I want to go
Yeah.
strip because these bills strangling me. Okay. Just kidding, but hey.
I mean, seriously, what? And the whole scenario is messed up because the reason the news is even out there is because Evelyn is just trying to get stuff on her for the show. Like, if anybody dug in her past, as many ball players and organizations that she done ran through, I don't tell them what we would hear about Evelyn. She
Absolutely.
She been
But
with the baseball players, the basketball players, and the football players.
you probably won't hear no prostitution.
You would, only because they don't know about it. And they
You prostituting for free, though.
You prostituting anytime you lay down with somebody.
Well, like Natalie says, people been whoring for free for a long time. What's the difference?
So get your money, boo. Get your money.
For a long time. You sitting up there, you want a Happy Meal, and you gonna do a little something strange for some change. You can't not
get your money.
That whole scenario was just so dorky. It's ridiculous. She was
and I really don't think that she was doing it just for the show. They were really trying to find out what was going on with Jackie.
She don't like her.
But no, that's not true. That's not true. They would, like they said, they like the quirky Jackie. But this Jackie, where you're trying to cut people, that's not good. So what is going on with her? Jackie has to have something going on. And I think, and like they said on here, it says Christy's life story inspires all from her challenging childhood to her thriving career and enduring marriage. But we don't know if things that happened in her childhood makes her act the way that she does. And that's all that they were trying to find out. And
but
this
her
just
doing
came
that
up.
is not helping. That's not helping.
Mm-hmm.
I could see if she was pulling it out to say, "Oh, I wonder what she did," and that ain't even her childhood. That's her
Yeah.
as an adult.
As an adult, right?
So
Right.
it's like to me, the only reason she did that because she was just trying to be petty, and she was trying to find something on her for the ratings, and it fell
I don't think it
flat.
was. I don't
Fell
think it
flat.
was for that. I really think that they were trying to figure out what's going on with Jackie.
Maybe, but that wasn't the
And of
way
course,
to do it.
everything they do is for the ratings.
Yeah.
But I think I really think if you watched it and you watched the whole thing, Evelyn is trying to become a private detective. So she's been working with this guy.
So Jackie was her first.
Doug wanted to dig into Jackie's past, but when Jackie started hitting them below the belt and cutting them with the things that she was saying, then it turned into, okay, I want to find out, but now I'm going to find something to hurt her. So it didn't originally start that way. Start off that way with the investigation. So, but I don't know. Jackie crazy. She crazy.
She is.
And if you follow, basketball, I mean, I'm talking about basketball. Yeah, basketball. If you follow basketball, you follow Doug's story. Jackie has always been a problem. The guys on the team never. He does. He does. But I ain't gonna say he love it. I say he deal with it. Why? I don't know.
They both crazy.
He's
still there. He deal with it. They get married every year.
Every year. They renew their vows every year.
Plays right into it, right there with her. He don't try to. So he love it. He love it.
Well, maybe he does.
He love it. Otherwise, he wouldn't still be there because she do some stupid stuff, even on TV. So I can imagine what she does off camera. And if he's still there,
and he gotta love it because he's also said before that it's embarrassing, but he's still there. So he's still there.
Glad I don't know what y'all talking about.
Girl,
basketball wise.
Yeah.
Basketball wise.
It's entertainment.
That's all it is for me. It's just entertainment. But
it goes to show how people do and what people do in their relationships. Because you know some folks that you have seen some couples and you like, how?
Yeah.
How are they still together?
Yeah.
Why does he go, deal with that? Why does she deal with that? Like what is it?
Yep.
So
it's toxicity.
And a lot of people love
it's toxicity.
News, even now, current event time say it's something about them crazy. There's something about that crazy pee, that crazy vagina.
Yeah,
they love it. They love it a little extra. Yeah.
Got the hiccups.
I've seen dudes currently say that.
That came out of nowhere. I don't know where that came from.
Something about that crazy pee that just make you stay there. And it's like, okay, well, then don't complain about it. Because that's what you signed up for.
Yeah.
Right. Well, y'all listen. That is our time. We have to get out of here. We past our time anyway.
Child.
We appreciate you guys so much for tuning in to the Ladies Den. We always try to bring you up-to-date topics, great topics, good things to talk about. And we also welcome any topics that you might want us to discuss, anything that you might want to discuss as a topic. Send it to us. You can post it on our page, or you can send us an email at theladiesden23@gmail.com. And we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. I think next week we're going to dive into something that I really don't usually dive into, but we're going to dive into this election and talk about Kamala and Donald on next week.
Oh Lord.
So we gonna talk about this election and how things are going between Miss Harris and Mr. Well, we have to talk about today's topic. So we like to
We
bring some
do.
new stuff in. So we're
We
gonna
do.
talk about this next week.
It needs to
Um,
be. It needs to be. Oh, we forgot to talk about the crazy lady from Australia,
who?
the breakdancing lady in the Olympics.
Oh, well, we can talk about her next week too. We'll talk about her next week.
And I'm gonna tell you why I think she got herself in the Olympics with the breakdancing, because you know they pulled breakdancing from
Out.
the Olympics
Right.
now, and it's gonna be in LA the
Right.
next.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about it more in depth next week. If you want us, if you have an event going on and you want us to advertise your event or talk about your event on the Ladies Den, Nisa, you got that flyer nearby? Because I can never remember the prices. I think it's $50 for us to put your event into a commercial. It's for 3 shows. I think it is. I don't know, y'all. We're gonna post it on the page because I can't remember all of it for real.
3
For real.
shows. 50,
But
75,
so we
25.
will advertise your flyer. Very shortly, we're gonna start doing commercials. But and so your flyer could be advertised through the commercial. And also, if you want us to talk about your event, we can talk about your event. We will post the flyer on the page. You can reach out to us via the Ladies Den page, or you can email us again at the ladiesden23@gmail.com. Do you guys have anything coming up that you want to talk about?
I know TLA has something happening. Are you a part
Sunday.
of
Yeah.
the virtual show or
Yeah,
what?
we're
Or
doing a
what is it?
virtual branding show on Sunday where we get to promote and push our brands.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's at 1.
So what is it? What is it?
It's a virtual fashion show.
Yeah.
Branding, as far as for your brands, those that have brands, we get to acknowledge, we get to talk about our brands, we get to show off our what we got going on, what we're doing, that type of rigmarole. I'm trying to find.
And you said it's Sunday.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna just give y'all some some holidays for the next couple of days before we go out. So on tomorrow is National Roller Coaster Day,
No, thank you.
and my favorite is National Rum Day. Please go get you a shot of rum, get you a nice
Give me a
drink.
bottle.
Tomorrow's National
bottle.
Roller Coaster and National Rum Day. Saturday is National Nonprofit Day and National Thrift Shop Day.
Okay.
And Sunday, guess what it is?
What?
National Couples Day and one of my other favorites, National Fajita Day.
A couple of what?
National.
A couple of fajitas.
I keep saying I'm gonna post these, but I'll be forgetting. I'll be so busy. But yeah.
A couple of fajitas.
No, it's National Couples Day.
I know.
And National Fajita.
You can incorporate them together.
National couple of fajitas.
Okay. Thanks, Natalie, for tuning in. We appreciate you, baby. If you ever got a topic you want us to talk about, let us know. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. So thank you guys for tuning in to the Ladies Den. Just know we are uncut and we are uncensored. We are also looking for some liquor, water, tea, lemonade drink sponsors. If you want us to try your lovely beverage and talk about it, on the show. We're definitely looking for sponsors.
Yeah.
You can also hit us up at the email, or you can drop a little note on our page. Say, hey, I got this vodka, I got this wine, I got whatever for us to try and talk about it and promote it on the show. So that's it, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. We are going to be talking politics. So if you don't like politics, I don't know.
Kiki, are you ready? Bayou Diva, let them know that you're ready.
It's Thursday night, they at it again. You got it locked into the ladies then. It's Lady K, Kiki too, plus the Bayou Diva. You know how they do. From breaking news to favorite foods. See what's popping in the city, hot topics too. Advice for your issues if you need to grab a tissue. Just wait till a break, they may say something that'll fit you. Amazing guests live on set. You can laugh to your heart's content. They appreciate the love cause it's truly a blessing. My name's Saga Boss and I approve this message.
Ain't no room for hating. Enjoy the entertainment. You are locked in to the ladies' head. So there's no confusion.
No, definitely.
You love what they do. You are locked in to the ladies' head.
The Ladies Den, Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell them Saga sent you.